Right, welcome back everybody to Surviving the Dawn. As you can see, Aloy is still in the wilds. She'll be in the wilds for quite a while, but now we are crafting a few weapons for ourselves. Specifically trying to craft some fire arrows. We've crafted some regular arrows, and I think we have crafted a few fire arrows if I'm not mistaken, but now we're going to go and do some hunting again. You can see that our next waypoint is a bit further. Just so that you know, just taking a look over here, see what our plan is. Looks like we're going to go to Hunter's Cradle and then to that section over there. So I have to apologize, there is a video clip missing. That is unfortunately due to a technical difficulty and not saving before and after. I cannot go back and replay that. So basically what happened during that time is I rendezvoused with Rust. We went sort of outside of Mother's out of our comfort zones, and we hunted down a very bad type of creature. What you call it? A wild metal creature. I can't even remember what to call it, and we had to use tripcasters to take him out. He was a bit of a toughie, but we got through it eventually. So we had to do some of that, and then that helped us on our way to getting into the proving. I think that is called the proving. I can't even remember anymore. So yeah, we're just hunting for some food and all of that. The reason why I can't remember a few of the things is that it has been a while since I've done the voice over for Surviving the Dawn. But we're going to get back into it. I think the next part is the point of the spear. So I need to go talk to somebody. I'm not too sure what it says. Just hold on. Okay, it doesn't look like I have a tripcaster left. So I could be wrong. This video could be the one before the one that I lost. I'm so sorry, I'm getting so confused with myself. But anyway, what we're doing at the moment is we're still doing some hunting and picking up some, looks like some rich meat, which is needed, and then also getting some fire kiln root. That's going to help us with crafting some more flame arrows. Okay, looks like we're going to go and meet up with some village folk now, and
Yep, it's the motherless outcast again. Go ahead and stare.
So in the previous in the first few episodes we saw that there was a sort of classism between the two types of people within the Reach. One were known as the outcasts.
Time to see Karst and get a tripcaster.
And then the others would be the Nora folk. Which we're all basically Nora, it's just that one is different. So we've made it past Mother's Cradle, and we're going to be interacting with somebody. Probably a outcast sympathizer, because we're going to be needing a tripcaster. We just got to find the guy first. Luckily for the focus.
No one else around. Looks safe to meet. My guess is he'll be waiting for me.
Okay. So this guy's waiting. Looking at the waypoint. Looks like it's a little bit further away from his house, which is totally fine. You see, Nora, even Noras are not allowed like they're quite strict on that rule of not talking to outcasts. So what they've done is, that's why Aloy is meeting up with this guy, because you like out without anybody else looking, because if Nora folk find other Nora speaking with the outcasts, that's a big problem. Anyway, so we're going to proceed with caution. Not that we are untrusting of our friend, it's just that we just want to be a little bit careful. Time to get some of that, some wood for our arrows, and here we go. Looking around and carrying on. Okay, we got some metal shards, but now we need to go back. It's like it's not as far as I thought it would be, but here we are, the rendezvous point, sort of. Okay, picking up some more herbs.
Bring that up later. There he is. Looks nervous.
Well, well, well. An outcast on my doorstep. All mother protect me.
Surprised you saw me the way you keep looking every other direction to make sure no one's watching. Careful there, or you'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
Last time I visited, you had a tripcaster available for trade. Still got it?
I do. But you'd need to bring me a scrapper lens. What can I say? Special weapons don't come cheap.
Oh, I can pay. Took down a scrapper not long ago. Stripped out the lens in perfect condition.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me.
Okay, and this is where we start trading with other people. So we previously, when we were hunting, we sort of took down a scrapper, and one of the items that we took off was a scrapper lens. Now, at first, you know, there's not much that we can do with it. However, for this guy, he needs it for a specific purpose. So all we need to do is give it to him, and then we get the tripcaster, as you can see from there. Will be a new weapon, and we get to choose a slot in where we put it. So now we have a bow and a tripcaster all set up. We can see that there are some other things like slings and war bows and other weapons that we can basically equip Aloy with, but it all depends on the resources that we've acquired. And as you can also see, there are rooms for modifications. So if we want certain modifications for our weapons, we can do that as well. But that will come.
You got yourself a tripcaster.
A little bit
Practice how to use it someplace else, all right? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
Really? Could have fooled me. Will you be around later, in case I want to make another trade?
I'll be here. Same as usual, bring me the parts you harvest from any machines you hunt. The better the parts, the more shards I'll pay. Be sure to take a close look at my inventory, though. Who knows? Maybe I've got something that could give you an edge in the proving.
Is there a reason why you're acting so cranky today?
Once you run the proving and get made a brave, you'll deal with traitors in Mother's Heart. Maybe I don't like losing customers.
Traitors who don't break the law and deal with outcasts, you mean?
That's right. Our days of crime will be behind us, so long as you keep quiet.
Are you worried I'm going to tell someone that you trade with outcasts?
I don't think you're the kind who talks, but you never know.
You can stop worrying. The secret's safe with me.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But I don't mind hearing it.
Hmm.
Why do you take the risk, trading with outcasts?
Every time you ask. If a big, meaningful talk is what you're after, move along.
It's because you used to be one, isn't it?
Yeah. Got caught poking around one of the metal ruins out beyond the Embrace. Matriarch said I was tainted and gave me 5 years.
What did you see in the ruins?
Nothing I can make sense of. After my shunning, I tried living back in Mother's heart, but everyone I knew had moved on, and there were so many people everywhere I turned. I like it better out here.
The only person I've ever told about our trades is Rost.
Yeah, well, not like he can turn me in, even if he wanted to. Law and duty sort of a man, that Rost. I don't know how you stand it.
You really don't know why he was cast out?
I've told you no. I don't think anyone knows what he did, but it must have been serious because his term is for life.
I guess that concludes our business.
All right, and good luck in the proving. Blessing of All Mother and all that.
Okay, so another thing that we do is once we get a particular weapon, such as a new one like the Tripcaster, we can do a tutorial which will sort of give us more experience, which is, well, you know, always very useful. However, whether we want to do it or not is our personal business. You can see over here we have a notebook. Now what the notebook does is it keeps a record of everything that we have found, like specific items and all of that. So it all depends on what we find. So in order to equip the Tripcaster, we need to bring the weapon wheel up, and you can see right at the top there is our Tripcaster. So it's going to be interesting to see how we can use that. So we're going to be, so basically we can trip enemies, but now we need to figure out how it works. Okay, that's my first trade. Not too shabby, I must say. So we're taking a look around and seeing where we can go in order to do our tutorial. Do we want to? Who knows? But there is a campfire that we can go to that we can save. So I think we're going to go that way. So the trader makes an interesting point, you know, specifically about Rost. We get a sort of a more of an introspective look on Rost. But his past is shrouded in mystery still, because we don't know why he became an outcast. So how outcasts become outcasts is they do something so bad that the Nora people deem him or the matriarchs, whoever controls or governs the Nora, will decide whether an outcast should be an outcast according to the terrible thing that they did. So it would seem that Rost did something so reprehensible that it cannot be redeemed, and he is an outcast for life. Now whatever he did, that's a different story altogether, and I think we do find out about it a little bit later, but the only way we're going to find out is on this journey that we are taking at the moment. Please excuse me, I have a little bit of a clearing in my
Scrabbling a bit.
So we found an interesting place to go down, so we're going to do some exploring and go down a bit of a different way, but we have made it.
The Red Raid seems so long ago now.
The Red
Goddess
Raid.
Forgive me, but it was forbidden to talk
Wonder
to
what that
outcasts.
So we're not going to get any answers from these guys. Did a bit of a save, and it's time to move on. Maybe we'll get some answers once we win the proving.
Good day to the Anora.
So one of the things that this this points out specifically is the way that the people group has been, you know, like separated or ostracized for what they've done, sort of making two different people groups, and it's quite interesting how it's become a class system. Okay, so we're going to go over there in order to see how our tripcaster works. So it would be quite interesting for to find out from you guys, what do you think of this like class system that they have in this world? You know, the idea of outcasts not being spoken to, treated as third world citizens, in comparison to the first world mentality that the Nora have.
Have you hunted scrappers?
So now we're going to use a tripcaster to hunt a few scrappers. So
I practice once a week in the hunting grounds. I want to come first in the proving.
So leave a comment in the section about what you think about the outcast system that Nora have. Do you think it's fair? Do you think it's not fair? Leave an opinion. I always like the differing opinion where people say that they do like the outcast type of system that they have, that kind of class system. But in general, people tend to not like that because of the history that we've been through as a country. That country would be South Africa if you are an international citizen watching this on YouTube. Leave a comment in this section, and I would love to reply to your answers. And once again, let's have these kind of conversations. Let's comment in the section about the different topics that we speak about. I would love to hear your opinion on a lot of things that we speak about, because I want this to be an interactive community while we're playing through this. Otherwise things are sort of boring. But it is quite interesting how Rost has been treated, even though he has taken Aloy under, like as a surrogate father, basically. Because of one of the I guess you call them the matriarchs, asking Ross to do so. And even the matriarch herself was speaking to Ross, which is basically breaking the rule, the number one rule that these guys have. So it would be interesting to see why and what is the point behind this. Maybe after the proving we'll be able to find out, first of all, why Ross was deemed as an outcast, and what makes Aloy so special. So anyway, we're trying to figure out over here how to set the tripcaster and how it's supposed to be set out. I think one of the things that we need to try and do is perhaps get the tripcaster to be in the way, in the pathway of this watcher here. We're going to wait for the watcher to get past though, and then after that we'll set the tripcaster, perhaps. And let's see what happens. Okay, we're going to set it up quickly. Let's see how it's supposed to be set up. Let's see if that will help us. Okay. I don't think I actually set it up quite well. But let's see. Oh no. Not set up quite well. Maybe we need to put it somewhere else.
This one's coming down hard.
Let's try it again. Oh no, we got it. We got it. We got it. Okay, looks like we got the first one. Whoopsie. Better go back. So basically it causes stun on these watches, which is, you know, definitely something we can use. It looks like we did the first one. Let's try and do it again to this watcher. Maybe we'll be lucky enough. But we need to watch out that these other watches don't see us and spot us. So that ain't going to be good for us. But at least we know that the tripcaster works. We just need to practice a little bit. Be very careful. See, this guy's still looking for us. Not a good idea. Okay. Looks like we're fine now. Set one up again. And still need to set it up. Okay, let's see. Okay, looks like that one's set up a bit better. And let's see what happens. It's a bit intense. And you see there's that other watcher. Got to be very careful. Maybe also look at his pathway as well. Okay, there we go. Let's watch this watcher. Is he gonna hit that one trip? Or did we put in the wrong place? Yeah, looks like we put it in the wrong place. It's a bit too, you know, not in the pathway at that moment. It's fine, we still have 2 trips. And try to set this one up. Okay, let's see what happens with that one. Hopefully this time it will be a success. Okay, looks like we might be in luck. Turn around. Will it hit? No. Why? Oh, it's too far away. There we go.
I'm out.
Now we're out, so we're probably going to have to make another one for this tutorial. But hopefully this time it's going to, this watcher is going to get us. Yep. There we go. Now we just need to wait.
Just stay away from it.
Okay, I wonder if we can modify, make some ammo. Oh, we need some sparkers. Okay, that's not gonna help. Looks like we have no choice, but we need to look around and get a sparker, otherwise it's not going to work. But the nice thing about this is that we can also create a job to find these specific things like a sparker. So if we need a sparker, we make a mission, we make a job, and then we go look for it and we go to the closest place that we can assume will have a sparker. So you know, this game sets out everything so nicely. We just need to follow it. So you can see shock wire. We need some shock wire, so we need to go and find it. So it looks like that's the place that we need. No, that's the place that we need to go for our next mission. But okay, doesn't look like. Okay, we might need to just enable the mission. Maybe, who knows? I could be wrong. I don't know. So we're gonna work that out. We have quests. There we go. Gather resources. So we need a few sparkers. So it is active now. We just need to go find these sparkers. Maybe it's in the place that we were at already. Who knows? Okay. Yes, we know it's active. And the map will show us. Hopefully, we open up the map again. It would be nice if that tripwire over there would grab that watcher. Maybe it will. Oh, there we go, and that should be our mission accomplished right there for the main quest. And it looks like we've done it. As a tutorial. Tutorial has been done. Does it? Can we see it? But now we're back on the main quest. We're going to be on the main quest again. There we go. And we're going to carry on. So we need to be very careful. We do not want the watchers to find us, as that already sucked. I wonder what's happening over there. Okay. I'm sure we can fast travel to that place. I know how to fast travel. Anyway. Okay. You know what? Seeing as I'm here, we can take out this watcher perhaps. We just need to take out its eye. And there's the other watcher. We have to be very careful. Oh, it's coming straight for us. Is it? Okay, looks like it's disappeared. We take that guy out probably. Are we going to?
I need your help.
Okay, we decided not to eventually, so we've left that part.
Please.
And
A word?
this is the little bit of a gap that we spoke about.
Please,
as
I
I
need
said in the. Okay, let's listen to this guy first.
You want to talk to an outcast?
I'm desperate for help. Whatever the consequences.
What's the problem then? Trouble with your leg?
Forget about me. It's my daughter, Arana. She's in danger. She went after a scrapper near Mother's cradle. I fear for her life. I can't even stand up, let alone go after her. Will you help me find her?
You know the matriarchs might cast you out for speaking to me, don't you?
I don't care. I tried looking for her myself and my leg gave out. Just find her. I'll accept any punishment if it means she's safe.
Why would your daughter hunt a scrapper on her own?
It's my fault. I went after it first and it tore up my leg. I barely got away and I left a spear impaled in the machine. That spear was made by Adina, my mate, who died last year. It means everything to Arana. She went after the scrapper to get it back.
You said Arana went to Mother's cradle?
Yes, southeast of here. I forbid her from going, but ever since her mother died, she's become impossible. Damn it, look at me. A widower, now a cripple. Father that can't find his daughter. Please, help me set things right.
I'll do what I can to help your daughter.
Make sure she's all right. I'm begging you.
Okay, so we're going to be dealing with a little bit of a side quest, and we're going to be dealing with this guy's daughter, searching for her and getting her back. Anyway, as I was saying right at the beginning of this video, I said that there was a video clip that I couldn't save, and what happened was that video file actually became corrupt, and because I saved over the save point that was close to that quest, unfortunately it meant that I couldn't go back to it anyway. So there is a bit of a skip in the episodes, but hopefully this will be the last time that happens. So really what happened during that episode is I took my tripcaster and we went with Rust to do some hunting. And we hunted this I think it's called a Ravager, but it was one of those like tiger type of metal beasts. Apparently it's quite a, or no, it's called a sawtooth, and apparently these sawtooth type monsters are a bit of a bitch to deal with. So using the tripcaster and some know-how, Aloy took this creature down. So yeah, unfortunately it was quite an exciting video clip, but unfortunately you wouldn't be able to see it. So what we're doing now is we're going to Mother's Heart, talk to Rust, and then we'll be going to the Proving, which is where Aloy will take on other Braves, I can call them Braves I guess, and win her status of Nora instead of Outcast. Now what does that mean for Aloy and Rust? Well, unfortunately it means that Aloy should not be talking to Rust anymore after that, so
That must be
that's
Alana.
a bummer.
Sounds like she's in trouble.
Okay, so we found this daughter, and we're gonna go and help her out now. So basically it means that we wouldn't be able to speak to Rust anymore, which is terrible. But you know, we have been. There she is, right at the top over there. So basically, we're gonna have to take these guys out probably. But it means that you know, we're not gonna. Well, Aloy has been the kind of person to break the rules, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
I need help.
Okay, so we need to help this woman out.
I'm stuck up here.
Okay, we're just checking where all the watches are. We're either going to have to take out the watches or get to her before, you know, without the watches seeing us. So, yeah, that's going to be our mission. So, the first part is to get onto the other side of the bank.
I'm surrounded.
Okay, shut up. Alright, so, sorry about that, guys. So, there are multiple ways that we can get over. I think we can get over here.
Help!
But we need to watch out that the watcher doesn't see us and kick our ass. So instead of probably going over there, we're going to go across over here. So we're going to swim, and we're going to hide, and we're going to watch for these watchers. Watch for the watchers.
Somebody, please! I'm surrounded.
Yeah, you're not exactly helping the case, lady. Okay,
Help!
so Okay, so we need to take this guy out. Can we? There we go, that's one.
Yeah, get rid of them, please.
Yeah, we're gonna do all the legwork for you, lady. Okay, oh, we can hear something. There we go. Okay, can we take this one out? Okay, that's number 2. Uh-oh. Where is this? Okay, well, this guy can see me.
Take those watchers down.
Come on.
Yeah, teach him a lesson.
There we go. There's another one.
Yeah, teach him a lesson.
Too far. Oh. There we go.
Take those watchers down.
Okay, there we go. We've got all the watches, I think. We're going to have to talk to her. But before we do, we're going to go pick up our rewards, our resources. It wasn't too bad. Looks like our...
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Many minutes of hunting watches has helped us out a bit. And we got some resources that we can... That'll help us a little bit.
Watches away.
I just
there.
want to thank you.
Yeah. Just hold on. We're helping ourselves first.
Thank you. I thought those watchers were gonna tear me apart.
Your father sent me after you. It's time to go home.
I figured. But I can't go back until I get my mother's spear from that scrapper.
Something tells me I'm going to have to
How
go
did you
get
wind
the
up in that
spear.
tree?
I tracked the scrapper to Mother's cradle. Caught a glimpse of it too, but then a watcher saw me and called his pack. By all, Mother, I'm just not a good enough hunter to get that spear back, am I?
Your father is worried sick about you.
He gets worried if I go 10 steps to relieve myself in the bushes.
He doesn't want to lose you, Arana.
I know. But I do wish he wouldn't yell at me so much.
That spear must mean a lot to you.
My mother made it not long before she died. I can't believe my father lost it.
He didn't mean to. Scrappers are dangerous.
I know. I just can't stand the idea that it might be gone forever.
I'll look for your spear.
You will? Oh, thank you.
Go find your father. His leg gave out while he was searching for you, just south of Mother's Heart.
Oh, no. Okay, I'll go to him right away. Thanks again.
Okay, it looks like Aloy was speaking from experience over there, or trying to be, empathetic, or to show empathy. So that's quite cool. So the side quest has now become a mission to find the scrapper and get the spear back. So that is what we need to do. So it looks like we're going to have to use the focus and find our way past. Now, it looks like that'll be our waypoint. Is it? No, that'll be our save points that we're going to use. And we're going to save ourselves over there. And then continue with our quest. So, being an outcast would mean that Rost wouldn't be able to really assist Aloy that much, or Aloy wouldn't even be able to stay with Rost anymore, which is the crazy thing. Otherwise, she will lose her Nora status, and then that's it. Which is really terrible. It's kind of makes you think of emancipation. Emancipation being how children want to be separate legally from their parents in order to do their own thing, and usually children below a certain age aren't allowed to be emancipated, but like if you're 16 or going on to 18, then it's something that you can go for, especially in some instances. So this is a very crude form of emancipation, and you can see that Aloy doesn't want that. That's what I'm picking up. So Ross has been there for her for as long as she was alive, actually. I mean, if Aloy is 16, it means that Ross has been part of her life for 16 years. That means that in every essence, Ross has been like a father to her. So you can imagine the kind of, not trouble, but the kind of mixed feelings that Aloy has. Because on one hand, you can see some watches up there. You see, because on one hand, she wants to find out where she came from, why she's so unique. She wants answers. That's on one hand. On the other hand, it would mean that she would lose the one person that has been with her the whole time. So she'll give up one identity for another. Let's take out some watches here.
Not this time.
So basically she'll be giving up one identity for another, which not too many people would be able to do that, and be one thing that I wouldn't be able to do. So here's another comment that you can leave on this playthrough, this episode, this playthrough, Surviving the Dawn. Would you be able to leave your parents in such a way? And why would you, or why wouldn't you? I mean, that's
Ready or not?
It's a big thing. Oh goodness! Shoot! There we go. Here's another one. That's something else. It's not a watcher. Although it sounds like there are other robots around. They're a bit far away. No, there they are. They're cautious. We're going to have to be very careful.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
Yeah. Let's do that. Oh. That. Maybe I like to live dangerously. There we go. Okay. Now we need to follow this guy. But we are going to gain some rewards. It looks like we found something new, which is fine. It looks like there's another watcher up there, which is fine. See, be careful. Run. Okay, that's something that I cannot take. Okay, where are we at the moment? Okay, it looks like we are at that point, so we need to find...
ends here. Must be where she saw the scrapper.
Okay.
If I follow its tracks, I should be able to find that spear.
Now we just need to find that scrapper. So let's look around. Okay, it looks like the trail goes forward that way. Okay, we didn't... Okay, let's find a place that we can be safe. Okay.
Vala thinks she can win just because her mother's war chief. She should think again.
Okay, so we're gonna have to be. We don't have to be too careful over here. Oh, wait, maybe we do. But they don't look like they want to attack, and that's fine. We just want to go around. We don't want any trouble. We really don't want any trouble. Okay, are we going to jump up? There we go. And we're going to try and make it to that tree house area. Oh, there's something we're going to try and take out.
Okay, really? Now what?
Whoopsie. Time to run. Time to walk. There we go. Looks like they are. I'm going to stay away from them. Alright. So we've got to sort of like a waypoint. And we're going to stay over here for a bit. I don't think we can get up there. But that's fine. Alright. We need to try and find this scrapper. Crafted a few more arrows because we're definitely going to need it. So yeah, once again, leave a comment on what you would do. Would you really want to leave your parents, and why would you or why wouldn't you? It would be interesting to find out your point of view on that as well, along with the whole outcast versus Nora type of thing. Do you support that kind of idea? Or don't you? Okay, don't think you can jump up over there. Okay, we need to try and find this scrapper. So, first of all, okay, looks like there's a watcher, so we must watch out. Okay. We must also around. It looks like the path is over there on the right hand side. Really
You're not gonna be the one to stop me.
Oh. Looks like I'm living dangerously at the moment.
Slow and quiet does it.
Have to be very careful around here. What are those? Okay, there's a watcher. We're gonna have to be very careful. Oh, goodness. That didn't help me a lot. Oh, my word. Okay, and then it looks like I lost a little bit of health over there. And that was not a good idea, guys. I don't know what I was thinking over there, but it looks like I'm going to move back a little bit. And then look for that pathway that Scrapper took. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting one, guys. We're on our first side quest type mission, like an important one in the sense of finding a spear to bring two family members together. Sounds exciting, sounds great. So this is where we're going to leave it. Next time we'll be carrying on with this mission, and hopefully we'll be able to find that spear before we go into the proving. So with that being said, guys, I just want to say thank you very much for your support. Leave a comment down over here. If you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and please support my channel, as I know that I'll be supporting your channel if you have one. With that being said, guys, enjoy your evening and take care.